Hello and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. Today we have quite a lot of things to do because we just became the King of Gondor. Aragorn has returned, the heir of Isildur. Isildur? I've looked up some more pronunciation videos and I think I've got a few more things nailed. Although I keep on forgetting which is correct and which is wrong, but... You guys will correct me, I'm sure. Right, we have a ton of decisions we could do. The first one here. We can proclaim the Reunited Kingdom, which I think we may do. Once the Dunedain of Middle-earth were united under a single High King, Elendil, Isildur inherited this title after his father's death. But the differences between the two kingdoms resulted in its de facto season to be after his death, with Menelidil in Gondor and Valandil in Arnor. The kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor thence charted separate courses and separate fates. Yet it is a fact, though two kingdoms north and south, once they were one. If the crowns of both kingdoms could be brought together, perhaps the two realms in exile could be reunited into a single whole, as they were always meant to be. So we get the Reunited Kingdom, where we combine Gondor and the little bits of Arnor that we actually have. When we're done with Sauron, maybe we can focus on trying to rebuild that. We also get that as our primary title. We get a ton of prestige, and we also get a ton of renown to help us along as well. So let's go ahead and do that. No longer divided. Out of two, we become one. And we have now... the Reunited Kingdom. We lost the Kingdom of Gondor, but that's fine. We have something much better. With the attendance of all the noblemen of both Gondor and Arnor before me, I proclaim what I already know to be a historic moment. Today marks the first step towards the complete union of the realms once more under a single ruler. Our lands have stood divided for centuries. This division has created strife between the peoples of both lands, ensuring that authentic unity cannot come from one decree alone, but instead from bridging the differences among the land. We shall strive towards a future where all who call these lands home acknowledge the kingdoms as one. Renewed and reunited at last. Let's just make sure we're paused, because I don't want to miss anything here. Or break, I guess. Although I break everything I touch. Right, I want to check the kingdom map. So of course, Arnor is up here, Gondor is here. Should we integrate this? Of course... we do have the problem with Mordor first. I'm not going to forget that. But I've noticed one thing. This stuff here should be part of Gondor already. So before we focused eastwards, because we need to build up, I'm thinking of reclaiming these lands. Although I just noticed we're being raided by the bloody Witch King. Oh no. In fact, I think that's already done. That's like instantly. Yeah, one day away. We're going to have to deal with the Witch King. Oh, I'm going to be too slow, though. Okay, we'll see. Right, available dynasty legacy. I'm going to keep on going down the warfare tree. Pursuit efficiency, retreat losses, and Casus Belli costs is cheaper. And do we have another one? We don't. That's fine. We will get more and more renown as we play more. I have a court event as well. I'm doing this all in a weird order, but it's fine. I've inherited a lot of land, guys, and a lot of new responsibilities. Bear with me. My liege, a word, please. My Chancellor Estelade approaches me during a brief lull while attending court matters. He gestures to a less populated spot in the room, and I follow him there. I'm concerned about the state of Minas Tirith Castle. While holding a meeting in one of the rooms, we all noticed a horrific smell. It must have come from the latrines a floor below. I implore you to consider paying to fix the neglected parts of this building. Oh, 280 gold. Holy crap. Or I could get a smelly court for 10 years. Oh no, vassal opinion. I can't afford a civil war. Do you know, we're gonna have to pay to get it repaired. That's so much gold that I could have used for men-at-arms, but it's fine. We have the Palantir on display. That might not be a good thing. Sauron can literally peer into my court right now and spy on us. Let's just pretend that we've covered that and it's hidden elsewhere, not in the main courtroom. Speaking of court, we can hold court, but let's go back over here. I can invite the elves back to Ed Helond. Where is Ed Helond? I was actually looking at this before the start. That's why it's there. It's down here. See, I didn't realize it was part of Gondor. So they just returned to this singular castle? Do I get any special men-at-arms or anything from this? I don't know. You invite elves to settle at Helond, bringing back life to the once great elven port. Elves come to settle the desolate wastelands of Edhelond, bringing back life to the barren lands. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of buildings here. So will the elves spread out? I might do it, although that is the rest of our gold. We are getting a lot of income, though. I'm going to do it because I want to see what happens. So let us click on this. I could also enter seclusion and isolate capital. That's because of this bloody plague over here, isn't it? How far along? It's already killed 12 people. I have a feeling we might be near the end of this, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. We're being raided. No player air. I already know about that. And we can hold court. I'll tell you what. Why don't we... What's this? Yeah, this would be rising because I invested a lot. Why don't we go ahead and hold court for the first time? I want to show my vassals that I will listen to them. And I will fight back the evil forces that threaten us. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all the movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Let us gesture for the first in line to approach. Let us see what's happened to the realm of men in my short absence here. I am faced with Al-Lamarwen on Torian's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as her mother, Arian, gently ushers her towards my throne. Oh, she's 2 years old. She's already walking. Hi, King. This girl has been at Lintorn's court with no one to watch over her since the disappearance of her dear mama. Please look to our future. Do you know what? My hands are a little bit full at the moment, but I will find her a guardian to help raise her and show her the correct path in life. Do not worry, my friend. My vassal, Lordmaster Herurion, hurries to my side, his bloodshot eyes searching the assembled court. My lord, I am sure someone in the kingdom is out to get me. I have no evidence, but suspect Lord Turlong. He has always positioned himself as my enemy. I beg you imprison him and put a stop to this madness. Sure, I will question him, but I won't imprison him. He denies any involvement. I lose a little bit of prestige. But I just wanted to make sure nothing was happening. A foreign guest approaches my throne and loudly proclaims, "It has been a while since I arrived at your court. I have carefully observed how you rule and address realm matters, both small and grandiose, and I have been nothing but deeply impressed. Among the Befrayan." A foreign culture here, okay. "There is an old tale of a legendary ruler from a distinguished dynasty. It is a story that my mother told me. When she was young, she heard it first from her mother oh so long ago. And now I have the great pleasure of telling you that I think you are the legendary High King of Befra legends. And I believe any true son of Befrain surely would agree with me." Wait, I gain a mighty endeavor for Elrosianath legend seed, and the Gondorians and the Befrayan accept each other once more. I gain a great deed for the Reunited Kingdom legend seed. Yeah, let's do this. The Reunited Kingdom is the subject of Befra Tales. I don't really understand what's happened there. Right, but I've finished my time. Speaking of legend seeds, I have this one. No, I don't have this one. I'm promoting this one. I have this one. The Heirs of Anorion. It's a mythical legend. I can start promoting it. Boromir was born from the pool of High King Anorion of Gondor's own flesh and blood. With the natural power of his great lineage, was there ever any doubt that he would achieve great things? So this is about Boromir. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Also, apparently I missed a court position here in the last episode. I just checked the ones with a plus. I'm not seeing anything right now. No, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, we need to go and do all of this. Right, but have I done everything else I wanted to do today? Or to begin with? Yes, I have. I can vassalize you. Where are you? You're down in the south. Do you know what? I'll do it. Let us grow our borders. I think that's a good idea. Neighbors can become my protectorate. Wait, the Riddermark? They haven't been forced into submission yet? Ooh. So if he becomes my protectorate, maybe we can defend Rohan the Riddermark against Sauron. Do you know what? I'm going to try it. Let us establish protectorate. I don't know if he instantly accepts or not. Who else can we do? So we have Elrond. Yes, let's do that as well. Elrond, sorry. Who are you guys? Dwarfs? Where are you two? You're all the way up there. I don't think I need to do that. In fact, yeah, you're the Uri clan. You're all the way over here. I don't think we need to protect you because you're nowhere near the forces of evil. Let's see. Gain. He's in the Riddermark. Again, if we're already going to protect the Riddermark, you should be fine. And then we have more dwarves over in the west as well. Okay, I'm not going to establish any more protectorates. That's fine. Powerful vassals expect council positions. I can probably reorganize the council. Let's see. Steward's the most important one. Steward Denethor the Worthy. 33. Do you know what? I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to bring him in. And we're going to increase development in Minas Tirith. 52 days. Oh, that's going to go so quick. And we're going to get the gold and everything flowing here. Okay. I need the best possible marshal I can get. High Lord Angabor. 27 marshal. Let's bring you in. Spy Master. Lord Lintoron. You're going to be on my council. We actually have a really, really good Lawmaster. 34 learning is actually crazy. And then as for a Chancellor, let us bring in Lord Ithilbord, the Honest. This should actually help me keep the realm together. Our council is absolutely insane now. Right. Court Grandeur is below, but that's fine. That's going to be fixing itself. We need to address something. Men-at-Arms. So, they have a lot of heavy infantry. These 1800 heavy infantry. Orc warriors don't have very good stats, but the Black Uruks, I mean, they don't have amazing stats either, but there's 2,400 of them. Also heavy infantry. The Ologhai, those scare me. They're monsters. As well as the Karagor pack, which is heavy cavalry. So we need men-at-arms that counter heavy infantry, monsters, and heavy cavalry. Probably monsters are the most priority, which you guys already counter the monsters. But I think that the Gondorian, no, the Ithilien Rangers are even stronger. Yes, and that's without the buffs. So I want to get these at some point, but it's not a top priority. As for countering heavy infantry, I've looked for our special men-at-arms. We don't have anything, so we might have to get some crossbowmen. But either way, we don't have gold. We're going to have to wait on that. Right. Let's unpause. We're going to need gold. Also, I need gold to go to war and take back these lands as well, which should rightfully belong to us. Hopefully Mordor don't attack us too soon. Greetings, my perceptive liege. I've arrived in Minas Tirith to pay homage to you, glorious High King, as a show of my loyalty. Welcome, Denethor. I am glad that the stewards have remained loyal. 65 gold is very appreciated. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Steward Denethor, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the reunited kingdom. At last I bid the steward arise, confirming my satisfaction, and Denethor's rights to rule the lands. The rights to the lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, thank you. Bloody hell. My ability to speak always gets worse, right? You've become my vassal, which is nice. Did we ever get an event to marry Arwen? Not yet. We will have to be patient and wait for that. So the elves have now returned to Edhellond. The haven of Edhellond has stood empty for hundreds of years, ever since the death of Amroth. Through determination, you have managed to contact elves willing to come back and settle in Edhellond, bringing prosperity to a region which has stood empty for 1,000 years. It is now up to you to appoint the leader of the elves who will be taken over Edhellond, and who will remain in contact with me. So I ask the elf from Imladris. You're going to be their new leader, 5,000 years of age. You gain a lot of opinion of me. You get the High Lordship. The culture changes to Noldor. as well as the faith changes over as well. Bustling Elven Harbour for 30 years. Buildings are cheaper and taxes are up. And then you get Elven influence as well. Oh, wow, that's nice. And you get a bunch of Elven buildings. Right. So let us click on this. And maybe we can actually see on the map. Will it physically change? I think that's physically changed the model as well. The elves have finally arrived at my shores, bringing with them gifts for the people living close to Edhelond. In time, there might exist a friendship between men and elves as there existed the days of the last alliance. But for now, you must focus on first strengthening the bonds between your people and the recently arrived elves. I wonder how they will rule. I will play... Oh, no, I don't want to play as him. Time to focus on more important matters. Let us see how the elves get on down here. There are factions rising against me. Wait, is that the Saralane Mortimer populists? Right. Okay, we'll see what happens. I could declare wars. Accolades lack successors. I didn't see any name suggestions for this yet, but that's because I'm recording like right after the video went live. Titles can be created. We're not going to do that. I'm going to inherit some titles. That's fine. And we've sighted a deer. Invigorating stuff. Right. Unpause. Get a bit of gold. And then we're going to push to take back all of these lands. I wonder if that's a little bit risky. As Asphalov trudges out of the stable, dragging his legs and hanging his head, there can be no doubt the stallion is sick. The stable master assures me there is a cure to be found for what ails him, but it comes at a hefty price. Oh, man. No, I must heal him. I must heal him. I'm in debt. That's fine. That's fine. Because I'm on a new PC, all of my bloody tutorials reset. In the days of old, it was the way of the Númenórean kings to take their names in Quenya. Though this practice has long since passed, I could revive it, but people have taken to calling me the Elfstone. Perhaps that would be a fitting name for a king? There are a scant few that are pushing me towards taking up a name in Adunik. I mean, I've already changed my name to High King Isildur, though. Am I gonna change my name again? I'm gonna keep my name, even though it says my name's Aragorn, I have already changed it, so let's not do that again. The line of Isildur and of Elendil, his father, at last sit once more in Minas Tirith. But a new age is dawning on us, a new Gondor. Shall I add another branch to the great tree of Elros and begin a new royal house? I could become House Telcontar, the oath of Elendil, rekindled. Or I could remain as my current house. Wait. So what does... Should I make a new branch or not? To resemble a new age. Telcontar. I mean, it's Isildurionath. Telcontar is a... Do you know, I did rename myself Isildur. So Isildurionath. I'm gonna keep this. Let us remain it the same. We don't need to change every little thing. Do I have protectorates now? I do. I am protecting King Theoden as well as Elrond. Cure-Dane fever has devastated the people of Landor. My court physician Ifilwen informs me that the local trade in produce has completely dried up as the people wallow in their homes and in the streets, awaiting Mandos's call. She blames the plague on the bad air surrounding the dead and dying, and proposes that countering it with a vast field of asters would do much to dispel this bad air and slow the spread of the disease. I can't afford that. I have no gold. Oh man, we get rampant miasma for 15 years as well. I just can't afford that. We are very stretched at the moment with everything. Right, do I have any special decisions? I can't do this because I don't have the correct lands. I can't destroy Mordor because I need to complete this. Launches a final war to destroy Mordor. Plus, we're not ready anyway. Our armies are certainly not ready. Solidify the Reunited Kingdom. I need to be a legendary figure. And I need at least 90% of the counties. Do I not have 90% of the counties of Gondor? Do I really need these as well? I mean, it says I don't have 90%. I wish it would show me how many. So I need 90% of the counties in Gondor and Arnor. That's fine. We can work on that. Promote a Gondorian Renaissance. This is... Okay, I need a Gondorian Heartlands. I also need to control Umber, which is... I actually can't see the outline on the map. Oh, it's down here. Right. Yeah, that's a long-term thing. Okay, Holy Order, Dynasty of Many Crowns, gaze into the plant here. We're not going to do this. I've already done this. Wait. Friends with Lord Cameron. Okay, maybe that's something for the long term. Reintegrate the northern provinces. So I need Angmar, which is up there. And Amphorachel. Okay, that's also up there. That's long-term stuff. And I can call upon the elf. But I'm not currently in war, so that's fine. Right. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing here that misses me marrying Arwen. I think that's just going to happen naturally over time. So let's wait for that. We'll get some gold. And all of this. Ah, there we go. We've lost the trait Celibate. So maybe this was what I was waiting for. A dream from long ago. I first met Arwen when I was 20 in the gardens of Rivendell, and then I named her Lúthien, for she was surely the most beautiful of all the living. On Cerin Amroth in Lorien did we swear to be bound, even under the shadow of the east and the twilight of the west. Through many trials now have I come, and the time has come to fulfill our promises to each other. So I become betrothed to Arwen, and we marry one another. Or I can become betrothed to Irwin. Oh, that's cool. I mean, we're not going to do that, but I didn't know there were so many options. I can become betrothed to Lady Lothario of Dol Amroth. Or I cannot sunder Arwen from her people. And I marry no one for now. Of course, a dream from long ago will finally be realized. Let me pause a second. Okay, we got some legend stuff. Let's just quickly click off of this. I start promoting the most devout life of Lord Dark Sauron. Wait, what? No, I want to read it. Yell another missive, this time for Elrond, is delivered to me by messenger, and I already know what it would be about. The tales of the most devout life of Dark Lord Sauron. There's no way that... No. Wait, Elrond loses opinion of me? Wait, why are you... What? Why are you promoting this? I'm very confused. Where's my legends screen? Isn't... No. Oh, that's the sea. No, that's this. I'm very confused. Am I missing term? Have been spreading far and wide, and yet more mouths begin to carry it even farther. It is indeed quite a tale. Perhaps there would be some advantages in joining the likes of Elrond, or perhaps some material benefits. The subject of the legend, Sauron, has vested an interest in its spread. He also happens to possess a fair amount of wealth. Perhaps a return missive will bear the fruit. No, there's no way I'm gonna be. I think there's some intrigue going on here, and Sauron is trying to pull us against one another. I'm not gonna start promoting that. Right, I can host a grand wedding. I mean, it should be a grand wedding. Let's be realistic. However, I don't currently have gold, which worries me a little bit. You may be appointed as first of the battle line. Ah, yes, okay. These are the accolades that we need to give names. I'll probably do that in the next episode once I've seen some of your guys' comments. Or I might just take some from the first episode, actually. I'll reread some of those. Right, so right now we are betrothed. I would like to have children, so let's just see how expensive a grand wedding would be. Of course, we should host it. Do you know what? We could host it up here. No, I'm going to host it in Minas Tirith. It makes sense for all of the people to see. So let us do this. Oh, it's absolutely free. Oh, it's free. Okay, let's just max everything out then. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, let us plan the grand wedding. Aragorn and Arwen are finally going to be united. And we have 69 gold. The timing could not be any better. Let's go. Wait, grand wedding cancelled? Wait, what happened? Elrond became Elrond's regent and can no longer attend her own grand wedding. Elrond, what are you doing? Where? Oh, wait, you made... Where are you going? So he's coming to Minas Tirith, but now Arwen, because she's regent, can't marry me. What? At last, Elladan returns, holding a sword and a bejeweled scabbard. As I draw it, it shines like a flame in the light of the setting sun. I rename you Anduril, Flame of the West. I foresee that we will see many battles together. I probably thank the Perivale brothers and invite them to the royal table. The blade is broken no longer. The shades of Narsil have been reforged. And Anduril is once more reforged and made anew by the elven smiths of Imladris from the shards of Narsil, the legendary blade of Elendil crafted by the dwarf Telko of Nogrod. The Flame of the West symbolizes the renewed strength of the Dunedain. We gain martial, 17 prowess with 2 prestige and knight effectiveness as well. Holy crap. We have 73 prowess. How do we stack up against everyone right now? If I go down here, we are the second strongest, only second to Elrondil here. Who is... Oh, that's Elrond's father. And he's already sailed west, so we are actually the strongest. We're even stronger than Glorfindel. That's crazy. That's really cool. Right, betrothed can marry. I can't do a grand wedding, so I'm just going to have to send it off. Because of the whole regent issue. So let's send a proposal. I tried to have a great wedding, guys. Wait, what did I click on OBS? I don't know, there's duplicates. To the perceptive hiking Isildur, the Reunited Kingdom, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my daughter Arwen in holy matrimony. May Vanna bless your union. This is excellent news. And just like that, we are united. We still have the crowns of flowers, which is quite funny. So I can't... Let's see. You're not in my court because you're currently acting as regent, I guess? Or are you? Yeah, you're traveling. Okay, so she is on her way to Minas Tirith. And then hopefully we shall be able to interact with her. And then we can start having children. Because right now I don't have any heirs, which is kind of scary. My counselor was slain in battle. Well, it hasn't asked for a replacement, which is interesting. We have a bustling colony now built as well. I forgot about that stuff. We are getting more gold, which makes me very happy. Are we about to be raided again? No, okay. The Witch King has left. Right. Most expert of Gondor. We will change that name. I can't search for a new commander for another 2 years. That's fine. At last, the long-sundered lines of the half-elven are once more united, and that union is now made manifest, for Arwen is with child. It is a joyous occasion, and all of Minas Tirith rejoices with its king, as they await the arrival of the heir to the throne. I dream of a boy. Now, I have been told that the first few children are scripted, so I won't use your name suggestions until a little bit later on, but I will use them, guys, don't worry. I have gained a favor hook on Elrond, which is interesting. Right. So now I need to consider. If we need to take on monsters, I do want the Aphelion Rangers, just because they have the higher stats. So let us start recruiting these. I want to recruit these, and I'm going to place them in Minas Tirith, where we shall buff them. However, we're making 30 gold. Unless this dips down to like 20, I'm not going to focus on gold buildings yet. I'm okay with plus 20. We're going to keep on spending on men-at-arms. We need them. The chieftain of Arlandfir has given rise to another populist faction. Okay. We will deal with all of those. And I've gained my first stewardship perk. Let's get culling cornerstones. Or taxman. We're not collecting taxes, though. I'm going to get cutting cornerstones. Hopefully that if we do start building, then we can deal with that. We already have enough gold as well to get more of the rangers, so let's get more of those. So, wait, what's this? Hosting activity. I mean, we cancelled the wedding though, right? I don't know what's happened there. I am now promoting his legend again. Okay, I'm confused. And the wedding has started. Wait, what? We have become soulmates and friends as well. Has it instantly ended? Or we're still getting the wedding? Right, Galadriel has arrived. This is all a bit of a weird timeline, guys. We're just gonna have to go with the flow. When you're dealing with Sauron, things get a little bit chaotic. My spy master has come to me with grave news, but we do not yet know who. Someone is planning to kill my courtier. Ah, not this stuff again. So Galadriel's here, Elrond's here, Arwen is of course here. As if organising a wedding worthy of my family stature wasn't stressful enough, I also have to deal with Arwen's relatives. Wait, but we're okay with Elrond. It's gonna be fine. Relax. We're gonna get married, and everything is gonna be okay. Right, should we go speed 5? I want to get through this wedding a little bit. And it seems that heir of the kings of men, the child comes quickly and fairly painlessly, and he is strong and healthy. From a mere glance, it is apparent that he takes after both of his parents, and that he shall be wise, strong, and beautiful in his manhood. What shall be his name? The last scion of the fading elves, heir to the kings of men. His name will be Eldarion. I have had a son. So this one was scripted. That's fine. I'm not going to rename him, even though I could. I'm going to keep with the scripted names until it doesn't give me one. Let's go ahead and pin him. So he has the blood of Númenor 6. Very nice. He's handsome and he's intelligent. Oh, that's good. Let's see how he develops. Although I think he needs to be a marshal if he's going to deal with Sauron. Education. Well, we're going to skip this as well. Thank you, game. Right. I can start my own legend now. And we have a lot. Forming legends. I don't want this. I want legend seeds. So we do have the great deed for the reunited kingdom. That would be fitting. It gives us prestige, diplomacy, martial, which is nice, more prestige, and men-at-arms damage. I might do this one. Elendil the Tool. I think it's similar stuff. I think they all give the same, actually. No, they don't. Okay. Oh, it's because it's the same type of legend. These are heroic legends, whereas these are holy legends. Right, let's do a heroic legend. Great deed for the reunited kingdom. That's one we got earlier, wasn't it? So what's Elendil the Tool? Elendil the Tool, son of the last lord of Andunir, a champion of the faithful and first high king of the realms in exile. He saved what remained of the faithful of Númenor and died defeating Sauron in single combat. Do you know what? I think this one is more fitting. Let us make this our legend. So what's this? I need to... The legend seed is for a famed heroic legend. Is Elendil here? I don't think so, right? No. So instead I'm going to make myself the focus. That's fine. Let us start creating the legend. And we are fine. I think it's sorted. So High King Isildur of the Reunited Kingdom was inspired by the great deeds of High King Elendil of Arnor. With the example of one of the greatest heroes of old, was there ever any doubt that he would achieve great things? Of course, we too want to slay Sauron. Or fight him at least. Hopefully not die though. There was no doubt in his mind Isildur was to accomplish such a deed as to equal the undimmed glory of Elendil. Everyone would soon understand that the race of heroes was returned to Middle-earth. Fools would amass to challenge Isildur, but they were as wind to the mountain. Isildur's followers grew with each wonderful act he would commit in the name of the gods, and it became the very reflection of Elendil. Just like Elendil fought to devour Sauron, Isildur fought and drove off brigands, bandits, and monsters plaguing the life of the peaceful people under his protection. The journey was fraught with danger, but with all that Isildur had done for his people, could there be any doubt that he was chosen by the gods to rule? From the city to the humblest homestead, all cry out the name, Isildur, in ecstatic exultation. We have begun our legend chronicle. Hopefully by the time we finish this, we can write that we slew Sauron, which would be a marvelous deed indeed. Let's get ourselves a court chronicler. Arwen, I'm going to trust you with this. And we're just going to go legend spread chance. Yes, let's do that. And hopefully, I mean, that's going to give us more men-at-arms damage as well, which is very nice stuff. Let's see. So I have now married Arwen. Very nice. Next, we will have the feast. And then, of course, we have our wedding night as well. A faction has disbanded. The Liberty faction is gone. Very nice. Things are happening in a weird order here, and it's confused me a little bit, but I'm just going to click through these. So, Eladon Paravel could become my best friend? Oh. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Arwen loses a little bit of opinion of me, though. Wait, I know I should be spending time with my new wife, Arwen, and her family, but I cannot tear myself away from my friend, Eladon. I can see High Queen Arwen starting to glare at me, but every time I try to excuse myself, Eladon has me howling with laughter all over again. You must excuse me, my friend. Your sister demands my attention. And she is my soulmate after all. Right, let's not get involved with this. I want to wrap up the wedding with getting the hook on the dwarfs. Very nice. Let's just nod along here. I want to start getting more men at arms and building up my forces. That's the goal right now. I thought this got cancelled. My knight is scheming. Well, hopefully he abandons that now. I can divine the stars again as well, so let's do that. Right. Life has been reaffirmed. I get a medium health boost. Oh, is it still not ended? 2 more days. There we go. And now it's the time that we have been looking forward to. The feast has started winding down with everyone sated and tired, but the day is still not over for Arwen and me. A procession of guests lead us to our bedchamber, for the legitimacy of our wedding depends on it being consummated. It is time for the bedding ceremony. The fire in the grate has started to wither, and I stare at its flames in silence, the light, its warmth. High Queen Arwen is searching for something in a wooden chest, and I take my eyes off the flames to look at her. Isildur, I've saved this since I heard of our betrothal, and I now offer it to you as a token of my love. You are my greatest gift, Arwen. We will produce many offspring. The realm of men will be saved thanks to us. Let us end the wedding. I am known for my dedication to my faith. And me and Arwen are now soulmates. I gained a lot of gold. And a lot of other stats as well. Right. The wedding is dealt with. Good news, we can get some more Ithilien Rangers. So let's try and get as many of those as possible. We are going to need them. I could divine the stars as well. Let's see what the stars say about what is in store for us in the future. Did this plague disappear? It did. I said I'd keep an eye on it, but I didn't really do that, did I? It is my right and responsibility to determine what coinage is to be used throughout all of the Reunited Kingdom. The choices I make will determine how the coinage, and by extension my realm, is seen throughout the world. Let us see. I get a 310 gold. That's too valuable to pass up. Let us do that. That's going to be very useful. And instantly, I'm going to get more rangers. We're going to need siege equipment as well. Maybe we get that next. But I want to counter the men-at-arms first, because we have no idea when Sauron will want to launch an offensive. Galadriel and Elrond are fighting him already. Oh. Can you guys really take him on? That's interesting. We also need to deal with Isengard as well, who is actually currently attacking Rohan. Wait, if I'm your protectorate, can I not join war? You're not my ally. I thought I would have got a pop-up to defend you. I have spent many nights looking up at the night sky, tracking the movements of the celestial bodies. Over time, I notice a pattern, and after days of analysis, I am now confident in my prediction. The signs are clear. Hard work will lead me to a great fortune in the future. I have become a dedicated worker. We get more stewardship. We got some notifications as well. Right. I now have Elisar, which is... Let's see. So, we got crowns here. We got regalia. We have armor. We have no armor. These are weapons. I don't need this. I'm actually going to destroy it for the gold. And I have trinkets. So let's equip this. The green gem known as Elisar or Elfstone in Quenya was crafted during the elder days in the city of Gondolin for the High King Turgon's lovely daughter, Idrilo Celebrindo. When she passed across the Great Sea with Tuatha, she left the stone to their son Elrondil the Mariner, who bore it upon his chest when he sailed to the shores of Eldamar. It is told that Mithrandir landed in the Grey Havens. He brought back the Greenstone with him and gifted it to the Lady Galadriel. The LSR is believed to greatly enhance the healing skills of its owner to gain piety, prestige, renown, and vassal opinion. I mean, we will equip it, and then of course we have Arwen's necklace, which she has given to me as a wedding gift. Let us wear this in honor. We'll get more rangers. We've already almost maxed them out, which makes me very happy. Right. I'm a little bit confused here. Foreign? You are my protector. A protector is the leader of a protectorate, promising protection to a lower tier independent ruler. Huh. I did that. A protectorate is a diplomatic relation that can exist between two independent rulers of unequal title tiers. The protector promises not to attack their protectorate, to intervene in any defensive wars on their behalf, and to forbid their vassals from taking acts of... Oh, is this an offensive war, maybe? So who's the aggressor? No, this is a defensive war. Can I declare war on Saruman, maybe? Maybe I have to? He has such a huge army, though. I want to join your... Offer to join war. Huh. I'm a little bit confused why that's working that way. Also, there's a plague somewhere. That's up here. It's only a minor plague, though. The boils. Hopefully that won't reach us. Right. What's the plan? Well, we're getting more men-at-arms. That's the plan. I might take back these. My only fear is that as soon as I focus west... Sauron will come in from the east. He is currently dealing with Galadriel, though. Negotiate defensive alliance. Do you know what, Clan Uri? I will accept. Let us accept this defensive alliance. I will defend you. Do not worry. Legend promoters are joining. Very nice stuff. My counselor has just died, though, so I need a new chancellor. High Lord Golazgil is very, very skilled, so let's go ahead and do this. I was about to check something, and now I've completely forgot what it was. I'll remember eventually, probably once I finish recording. My vassal, Prince Imrahil, looks Asphalov up and down, nodding approvingly. It is a mighty fine stallion you have here, my high king. If you would allow me to take him for a ride, I would be very grateful. No one rides him but me. I am afraid, my friend. Right, we are soulmates, so I can't seduce you or anything like this. Can I? No. And Galadriel, I can negotiate an alliance. I think I can negotiate one alliance. Just the one. And Galadriel might make the most sense. I mean, we already have this alliance, yes. We could also negotiate alliance with the Elf King, but I think maybe Galadriel was the way. Do you know what? Let's do that. I shall send it off at once. And then you guys get to hear my terrible Galadriel voice once more. To the perceptive High King Isildur of the Reunited King. I actually can't do high pitch anymore. This happens if I speak too much. But me and Galadriel are now allies. Right. So that means I might be able to offer to join her war. If we're together, we might stand a chance. Oh, do we though? I mean, elves are very strong. Do I offer to join her war? I think we have to take a stand, right? Who's the aggressor in this? Sauron. Of course he is. That was a very silly question. We're not in the time where we can counteract yet. But you know, we don't have siege equipment either. I don't know if the Realm of Men is ready. We're gonna need trebuchets. Let's create some trebuchets, and I'm gonna station these guys. Let's put them in Pelennor, just for now. At least we will have 10 of them. And if we need to, we may have to aid the elves. The sun has set as I ride through the wilderness outside Drumnafteas with my lawmaster Malvgil in tow. In the gloomy light of the moon, we come upon a place I have heard of before. A vast maze of standing stones, jagged and ajar. A burial place or holy site for a forgotten people from the dark years before a ship came to the western shores of Middle-earth. Well, into the stones has been carved the likeness of humans. but with clumsy limbs, squatting cross-legged with short arms folded across their fat bellies. These withered idols stare coldly at us, as we try to pass and almost seem to move. Let us not tarry here. Malvigil says, shivering, yet I cannot help but wonder, who are these people? Are they really ghosts? Calm down, Malvigil. It's okay. We will get to the bottom of this. Right. I don't think I can let... The fact that Elrond is fighting, I must join him. I must. I can't join you. You're not the war leader. So I will help Galadriel. And for the first time, the realm of elves and men shall fight together once more against the darkness in the east. This might be too difficult for us. I don't know if we can do anything about this. Galadriel's besieging down here. Elrond is up there. So if we raised our armies here, where can we actually cross? There's no crossing here. We have to cross here. So I'm gonna have to go after maybe Minas Morgul. I cross the bridge here and I work my way north. But that is gonna be stuff for the next episode, guys. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. The big wars have now begun. The alliances have been forged. Arwen and Aragorn have married and even had their first child. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.